Hi there, Jonathan here, and so today it's Thursday morning, the 16th, so day 46 of a journey. Today we're going to be looking at the split test results from the upsell and also about the new split test I'm running on the offer page, the main offer page. So as usual, let's kick off with the numbers, which are interesting. Okay, certainly interesting. So yesterday you probably saw my single worst day for probably for the last 45 days. Although having looked there, oh no, there was actually one or two down at this level. So yesterday was $450 in ad spend. Trying not to cry over that. And no, sorry, not $450 in sales. What I'm talking about, the ad spend was £345, totaling about say 464 in spend. So basically, where we are. So I lost $14. Try not to get too upset about that. But as we can see from the graph, it is always a bit of a crazy roller coaster, and it's probably just illustrated by the fact that actually today it's at 707 and it's just coming up to midday. So hopefully we will see this up probably around the $1,000 mark. Which is just a bit crazy, but hey, that's the way it goes. As I say, we try not to look at things daily, but I can't avoid it with doing these videos, but we try and take a broader view on it. So yes, what happened? So because I wanted to start this new split test on the ad strategy I talked about, this 1927 sort of inspired ad. So I needed to really close off the upsell split test in order to start this one. So I did have a look at it. So this was the current conversion rate of my my control is at 11%, and obviously the new version I set up to test against came in at 7%. Now, obviously, that is only based on 96 views of that page. So that was basically 2 weeks worth of data on that. So, to be fair, those numbers could have closed the gap a little bit, but that is quite a big jump between 7 and 11%. So it's not like there's going to be it's not like my new one was either closing or very close within 1%. It is a sizable difference. It's probably about a 30% difference between those two numbers. So anyway, normally I would let this run longer still before calling it, but I say because I'm itching to test this main sales page split test, I need to just set it down to what is the target page for the new split test. So so that's what I've done. So that's how it looks like in the funnel. We can see now there's my control and here's my new split, and then they both go to this target page regardless of which one's served. So that's starting today, and just a reminder, this is what it looked like. This is the page that's been running for at least maybe a couple of months now. So with this new ad, I showed you the headline and structure of it yesterday. I made some very minor tweaks, but I've just basically filled out and gone through the rest of the page here. So I've really kept the same design and feel throughout. Very, very minor sort of tweaks, but this is the same sort of path all the way down. So trying to keep the whole design layout thing very similar for both, because we're not trying to judge the the design, we're trying to judge that sort of proposition. And I say this one is very much based around talking collectively to an audience, whereas the 1927 inspired one is very much about an individual's story, and trying to get that emotive angle and that emotive connection. So we'll see how this one rolls, because it's my front end offer, and we generally get I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 sales in a day or something like that. We should be able to start to get an indication how this is performing over the next 2 or 3 days. So maybe by the end of the weekend we'll have some useful data to share with you, how that's panning out. As with all sort of split tests, I'm always keen and excited to see how they sort of pan out, because it's I literally don't know, and we keep trying things. So far I've not had too much success with my split tests in terms of beating my controls, but I guess to a certain extent that probably shows that the controls are pretty good. But we'll keep battling away, and already I'm thinking, once I've done this test, as I said yesterday, probably what I'll do is actually the winner from this current test, I'll look at keeping that page but testing maybe design elements to see if that makes a fundamental difference at all or not, and from there on I can go into tweaking headlines, tweaking sort of images. It carries on massively. And just a quick word on the new carousel I set up. I realized that actually I've probably not optimized that for the different types of placement, from a Facebook feed to a reel, etc. So I am going to go in and tweak those, but I'll just talk through what I'm doing on that probably tomorrow. Okay, so fingers crossed we're going to have a big old bounce back today to try and make up for yesterday's numbers. It'll certainly be interesting when we reflect back over the whole month, because I really haven't got a clue as to how we're doing overall, with this massive roller coaster. But we shall see. Anyway, onwards and upwards, as they say. All right, I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.